Did you see the orb you got? It was like doing a little dance here. Namaste. This reading is for a gentleman friend of mine from Facebook. We met on Facebook. This is my second time reading for him. And he asked for both a 2019 forecast and the 28 days of February. And I had every intention of doing his reading last week. And in fact, I did a ton that I think I got, some before his, but some after, and somehow I didn't do his. And I don't know what that was about, but I just have to attribute it to the fact that I wasn't meant to, because subsequently there were 10,000 other things and he hasn't asked me for it, so maybe he feels something too. Or he's just being patient with me, which I appreciate. But after that, I had to send away my laptop. I had 3, the public readings I do for the collective to do without my good laptop, like using this tiny little one that's really more so a tablet-like thing, or my actual tablet, trying to work on that, but just not having my equipment. And then my allergies have been kicking my ass. Like I normally, after 9/11, I was prescribed a few medications, one of which is Allegra D, which is no longer really prescription. You can buy it over the counter, but you still have to buy it from the pharmacist. Mine is prescription, but you still got to buy it from the pharmacist because they have it like behind the thing, because it has Sudafed in it and people use it to make meth. Anyway, so I was told that among a couple other things I'd probably have to take every day for the rest of my life, back then. And, I like my liver, so I don't do that. But this week I've been taking them like crazy. My allergies have been so horrible. I was even sneezing during the Aquarius new moon reading. So I had to excuse myself on air. So I don't know what's been going on as to why I wasn't meant to get to this before now, but I'm getting into it now, and I'm going to try to do a few extra things for him too, to further compensate for that. Although he has not asked me for the reading. He has not said like when's it going to be done or anything. Not one question about it. So very nicely, I'm already happy. I'm beginning with dating, which is a very 2 of Cups type of card, and with the moon here could be connected to that same recent Aquarius moon. Maybe that's why I was meant to wait. He'll be meeting somebody if he hasn't already. Behind that moon and starting dating. Can be some sort of triangle involved though. Maybe the person having more than one suitor, or he'll find himself with more than one suitor. Possibly somebody from his past or their past. Because now this is opposite the dating. Or it could be somebody from your past with whom you reconnect, but maybe they are, technically unavailable. Mature woman. Dating. And a desire to really have a relationship that is out in the open. However, of whatever design, you would make that for you. Lastly, Ice King, which is your energy. So I'll stop on here. Of course, representing all air signs. This is a fellow Gemini. And this card absolutely represents the energy of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as Scorpio, Aries, and Leo, which, if I remember correctly, may also be in his chart. I know we talked one day and I told him I was a Leo rising. I don't know if he said he was too. Ice King. We were talking about our nodes. Maybe he said that he was a Leo North node like myself. Anyway, fun times are ahead. Very 3 of Cups kind of energy, right? Partying, happiness, being social, dating. So So I started with a very Two of Cups kind of card, and now the overall energy is passion, which is a very Two of Wands kind of card, right? Two of Fire, which is a representation of divine unions or twin flame relationships in the tarot. January, we'll see how that went for him. If we can summarize it in one word. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. January. True love. So this may be when he met somebody or reunited with somebody, or that energy was inspired, ignited. He may not even know yet, but it's like surrounding him because something is on the approach. And we've, like I said, I just started and we've already seen a very Two of Cups kind of card, relationship card, and a Two of Wands, in addition to some other stuff that we have to look into, like the triangle and whatnot. February, young female, could be representative of an actual fire sign, of course, connected to this love. Maybe not necessarily young, but maybe perhaps youthful. A Sagittarius. This card tends to represent the energy of Sagittarius and Jupiter for me. Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, which is all about our growth and expansion, karma, luck. So it brings us gifts, and definitely can include love. March, which I've been warning people might not be so awesome, because in March we will have our first Mercury retrograde of the year. Mercury, which is our ruler as Geminis. But for you, it's all about freedom. So cutting ties, breaking free from something that had been restricting you, restraining you in some way. And that can be courtesy of Jupiter too, because this goes hand in hand with growth and expansion. You know, it can lead to financial freedom. It can lead to like freedom from bosses and things. You can maybe be your own boss, working on something of your own design, working from home, something like that, with Jupiter's help. April, control. So in April is when you begin to feel tied up. Sitting next to true love, this can be you having some sort of feelings about love, and feeling stuck in that area. Indecisive about what to do about something. Crossing the young female could absolutely have something to do with her. Perhaps that concern of the triangle. I don't know if your birthday is in May or June, if you're a May Gemini or a June Gemini. I'm feeling May. Your birthday month should be good. They tend to be good as it relates to, you know, like the zodiac. When our birthday is coming up that month, you know, we get good energy from the planets. Destiny. Okay, well, that's not, can't be negative. If you're reaching goals and maybe finding your life purpose, and again, this can have to do with some sort of business or something of your own, as well as a relationship. All of those go toward life purpose, soul purpose. June. Friendship. This is a card about building like genuine foundations, even as it relates to romantic relationships, having something sturdy on which to continue to build and from which to grow. So again, crossing this energy of Jupiter and growth and expansion, I would say that this is connected, like, you know, courtesy of Jupiter. July. Courting man. So you stepping up your energy here in pursuit, deepening the connection with this person with whom you've been building, which is very nice. August. Gifts. Gifts. Again, maybe they're a fire sign, perhaps a Leo. This could be birthday gifts. It's also mirroring this card of Jupiter. Again, Jupiter gives us gifts, presents, attached to your destiny, your soul purpose, something positive happening for you. September. Wow. Yeah, it's just like the progression of relationship, like from the beginning of the blossoming, just the continued growth. This new love, or love anew, a deepening of connection again, sitting here next to the friendship and the freedom. I think coming around the beginning of the month of September, it connected to the new moon. Maybe the new moon in Leo. Something here. With September, that would be the new moon in Virgo, is what that would be. In September. Yeah, around there. October. Wow. True gem. And it's sitting here next to the courting man. This could be you again taking another step after new love with courting man and gifts in mind. This can be you actually moving forward in a, you know, deeper commitment, perhaps even engagement. True gem also about surprises. A surprise could be coming to you too as well. Not just for, you know, a mate. not only you giving something to a mate, but a surprise could be coming to you with true gem showing up. Also, you know, recognizing, this is you fully recognizing your value, your worth as a human being, as a mate perhaps. And that of, you know, this that you've begun to create, the, you know, relationship here. Somebody is coming. November has been awesome for almost everybody. One or two people was just okay. I think I was one of the 1 or 2 people and this other woman. But it's pretty much been awesome. Family. Wow. Wow. This is a very happy and positive party of 3. December. And again, we're ending on this open relationship, you know, living or loving how you choose, out in the open in the way that you want, living out loud, you know, whatever. This is of your own design. Whatever you want your relationship to look like, you know, not only to you and to the outside. I really see a steady progression and development of a relationship here. I like this spread. For your energy specific to the month of February, I'm going to the fortune teller cards. And speaking of potential fire signs showing up, like we just saw that fire sign maybe showing up in February in the other spread. I'm beginning with fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. But beware, be careful of who you trust at this time. That doesn't mean walk around paranoid or to be distrustful of a potential mate that you meet. It just means to keep your eyes open in general. Fire. And patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So if you feel yourself getting anxious, then that demonstrates a lack of faith to the universe. So that's what's meant by change your attitude, change your perspective to one that's more positive, of manifestation, of law of attraction. And wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Wish. That's actually a happy note on which to stop. Let's stop there. And back to snake. Oh, this looks like the other card. It's not the same card. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. So it's not the same card, but there's still this message of be careful. And they were both green cards. The other card was green also. So this could have something to do with somebody who is like envious of you, jealous or something. Be mindful. Keep your eyes open to people that are supposed to be happy for you when things are going good for you, that don't necessarily respond that way, as if they're happy for you. They don't look happy. Their face isn't happy. They don't seem celebratory for you. Be aware of that, because that's like a jealousy is coming through here. Wow. Overall energy is proposal. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated. And I felt both a moment ago. Whoop. I don't remember how I got all the cards on the table before. I'm going to only put these here for now. This is 12. Oh, I didn't have these up here. All right, let's see how you were on the first. Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. At that time, we did have the new moon nearing, and that energy was super heavy prior. And we were on still the energy of the last moon, the last full moon, which was in Leo, that was accompanied by a full lunar eclipse as well. So a lot could be connected to that for you. And I don't know if you have any water in your chart. But of course, the actual moon is the ruler of the sign of Cancer. And the moon in the tarot is connected to the sign of Pisces. Moon can also be about the unknown. Doesn't say it here, but the unknown. And so if you're guided to do, one thing or another, it really is a matter of having faith and confidence in yourself and paying close attention to the intuition. The second. Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. This looks kind of Chinese New Year-ish with the red and gold although these are leaves like Christmas. The Chinese New Year was the 3rd, I think. So this would have been the day before. Was it the 3rd? No, the 5th. The 5th. The 3rd. Goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. You're off to a very positive start in general. The 4th. The Fool. Have the courage to embrace change. Take risks. Be adventurous. The 5th. Coffin. Natural endings abound. Take care with your health. So this does mean, and I felt this for the collective, if you saw the reading, was it the love reading? It was either the love reading or the Aquarius new moon. I think it was the Aquarius new moon reading, actually. And look, it's crossing the moon. I talked about this card having to do with nurturing of oneself. Not that I felt anybody was in danger of dying, you know, but it's a reminder, is what I said, that when we don't, that things that are not nurtured, not cared for, do die, you know. We have to show love to the things that we want to thrive. That's the energy. It's the highest energy of all, love. And so that's what keeps things alive, including us. Gotta show love to ourselves too. The 6th, which is today, marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. And you got another one of these 2 of Cups kinds of cards. Tomorrow, the 7th. Birth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. So a fresh start, like an Ace of Fire kind of card is what I'm getting from that. Ace of Wands. So again, maybe connected to a fire sign or connected to fire energy. Perhaps that full moon and full lunar eclipse in Leo still. Or Jupiter, right? Giving us gifts again. Blessing you with a new start. The 8th. Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. The Chariot in the tarot is connected to the energy of Cancer. It is about moving or movement, travel, victory, being in the driver's seat, like of your own life, manifesting your own destiny. Crossing the Fool and sitting under birth, you're encouraged to, you know, take on a new opportunity that comes your way. Like without worry or second guessing yourself and going back and forth. The 9th. Unity, sitting here next to marriage. Isn't that interesting? A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. It's sitting here next to, again, marriage, which also says you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Tenth, the Devil. Take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. This can be connected to that jealousy that I was feeling. Both of those cards were green before too, right? The Devil in the tarot represents the sign of Capricorn, green, earth. Could be an earth sign in particular, maybe specifically a Capricorn, this person with the jealousy. The 11th. See? Boom. There's that card again, the green card. Beware. Be careful of who you trust at this time. It's this person. Very possibly an earth sign. The 12th. Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So if they cause you some sort of drama or conflict, disturbance, you're still going to bounce back. I'm going to keep these in order and just move them to the side. Yeah, I definitely was using the whole table before. Okay, so here's the rest of the cards. Proposal was the overall energy. The 13th. Boom. Can you believe it? Because that's that snake. So they're all in a row. All in order. The devil. That reptile. This lizard. The devil, the lizard, the phoenix, and the snake. Your intuition and healing powers, so this is part of how you're going to bounce back, your own healing powers too, will guide you to a better path. You're still being careful. So just mindful of your surroundings and keeping your eyes open again. 14th, owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So you may be closing the door on something or someone as a result of whatever that is and moving into a new space. 15. Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face these challenges, but remain cautious. 16th, judgment. Soul searching will bring you inner peace to many areas of your life. It's sitting next to the snake. So this is going to be introspection, obviously going within, soul searching. But part of it's going to be as it relates to your surroundings, the people, places, and things with which you surround yourself. Very, very hierophant, very high priest. That energy, very spiritual, but also with what do I no longer align? Because that has to go. (17) Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. So after the going within, discovering what it is you no longer align, and then letting it go, releasing it, so that you can move into a new place, a new space. And you'll be rising from this fire, again, like the phoenix. 18. Love. Love surrounds all your connections now. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. After that reemergence, all is well. So you got to let something burn here. You let it burn, whatever it is. And then you come back. And I talked a lot about letting it burn in that Leo full moon reading. You may want to go back and watch that one too, 18. Where's this 19? Wait. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yes. Patience. Slow down. Change your attitude and clear your mind. So you may still need to, I don't want to say heal or recover. Well, I guess those are appropriate words. You know, after letting go of whatever this is, it's crossing this, it's sitting next to the judgment. So after having released something, you know, there could be some anxiety there and maybe feeling of disappointment or loss or something. And again, you're just going to want to remain positive so that you continue to attract positive based on the law of attraction and manifestation. 20. The world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. For me, the world in the tarot is about sort of coming full circle, having been going through a long, like drawn out process or circumstance, situation, could be a living condition, a relationship or something, and really having needed to end it, you know, a while back, and definitely having been shown signs of that, like I need to leave this job or I need to leave this person or whatever it is, but not doing it. You know, trying to stick it out some more. And you just like overstayed your welcome, you know, in that area, in that area of your life. And so the universe steps in to help us, you know, to ease us out of those situations and ease us into a new and more befitting one for us. But it does often require some patience. You know, it's like it's like hurry up and wait. Like you didn't hurry up and do it before, you know, when you had the opportunity. It's not going to all of a sudden speed up now either. We're being eased out. That's actually not how most people read the world. They say like, oh, the world's your oyster, the world's at your feet, the world's in your hands, all, you know, all those cliches. But for me, the world is very much like the tower, except the tower is abrupt and the world tends to require some patience. 21. Plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So this is positive movement forward, possibly literally, you know, by means of travel or something. 22. Sun. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. The sun in the tarot represents the sign of Sagittarius, again, so more Jupiter, but the actual sun, Earth star, is the ruler of Leo. So this would be some fire, but also some earth here with these plants and things growing. And it can be the start of something new. But then again, connected to growth, and even says growth here. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. That's Jupiter. Growth, expansion. Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius. Yes, Major Arcana card 19 in the tarot. The sun represents the sign of Sagittarius and planet Jupiter. So there's your growth. 23. Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. And 24. Flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. So isn't it nice, like, you know, a couple of days before we have this growth, the sprouting of new flowers with the sun, and then here is where you're beginning to feel it in your life. Haven't gotten any scary cards yet. You know, everything, well, not yet. Haven't gotten any, period. I don't expect any. Again, it was a very steady progression. You know, like where the cards really seem to be lining up one after the other. in order. The 25th, Eagle. You will soar toward your destiny with greater clarity and strength now. And this is very air sign. You know, well, it's the eagle taking flight in the air. But also the clarity that I'm getting of mind, that's very air sign. So this is you in your element, really communicating with yourself. 26, luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So I said, this is you really in your element, like being strong and confident. And then here it says you're right to be confident, basically, and optimistic, because there are absolutely new opportunities for you. 27, thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. And there's more of this sun and fire in the background. This could be connected to an actual fire sign. Something that's happening here. I think that stuff with the earth sign, the likely earth sign, is over. There could be something with fire. And 28. Oh, yep, here's more fire. It is lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Very nice. So yeah, I'm going to say a lion. I'm a lion. A Leo, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn. Very possibly significant in your month. Next, I want to take a look at a couple of the Angel Tarot cards. Begin with the Lovers, which does represent the sign of Gemini. As soon as I started this, I opened the deck up to the Lovers, and then I opened it again and up to the Dreamers, which in this deck represents the planet Mercury for me, so more Gemini as well as Virgo. And then it was like the Seven of Air and the Star, which represents Aquarius, but it's still air. And I was just like, wow, like your energy was really coming through strong on this. The Lovers, intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. This card is also about good health when it shows up. Oh, let's see. This is what I was saying. There goes the Star. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path. The Star. But the Three of Air. Great sadness. Take time to heal. There's a need to forgive yourself and others. I feel like this is from the past. And the Star is here like to help you to finish mending, you know, healing whatever this was, to release that energy. Star can also be about communication, as well as like our dreams coming true, our prayers being answered. Come on. What's going on here? Star. The Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. The Queen of Earth is a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. Can also be a facilitator of some sort of abundance coming your way. The Star. And here's your energy again. The Knight of Air. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options so you can come up with creative solutions. So you may have to, decide something quickly. The Knight of Air, like yourself, is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. I just opened up to this 5 of fire. So this is conflict, perhaps with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. It's not a court card, so it's not necessarily, you know, representing a person specifically. Could be something at work, some sort of competition, getting jealous. Yeah, somebody competing with you over the limelight or something, or a project, an opportunity in your work, or bickering with some, you know, with a close friend and or family member. Knight of air and the 9 of fire. Don't give up though. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Knight of air. I'll do one more. It's the world. Major Arcana card 21, the world, which also represents a fire energy for me. I never attribute it to a particular sign though, so I'm not sure what, but I always feel fire from it. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude in the path toward enlightenment. So I already explained to you what the world means to me though. It's that being eased out of, you know, some sort of situation so that you can be eased into a better one. And the 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. And you have trustworthy relationships. And the overall energy is the 9 of earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. Crowning, masculine, 2 of air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. Surrounded by the high priestess, which is also a Gemini for me, or a water sign, but more importantly about using your senses and gifts, intuition, wisdom, intellect, everything you have, you know, affordable to you, to decide what your next move should be rather than just jumping at it. Be observant, you know, look around, be careful, beware, like the other deck said. Listen to your intuition, have patience, and consider carefully what you want before acting. So the high priestess is essentially co-signing this 2 of air, this energy of the need to make a decision but being stuck in non-action. Masculine subconscious, the 10 of air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Somebody may be even recovering from an addiction. That doesn't necessarily mean like substance abuse or something. It can just be you know, like any kind of codependent or toxic situation, similar to that, you know, which was described with the world. Crowning the feminine, however, is the 4 of fire. Contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, and the successful completion of a project. This can be a feminine energy in your life, or it can be your own inner feminine. You know, perhaps having worked on a project in the home, gotten things how you wanted them, found peace or solace in some other area of your life, feeling, you know, successful and contented and at ease. But here we have the 8 of air, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence and being afraid to take action. So maybe as it relates to a home, wanting to move or wanting to make improvements, but feeling stuck and unable. A home or a family situation for a fire tends to represent that, or it can be connected to commitments and, you know, relationships, romantic relationships at the root. That 5 of fire is back. So this could definitely be some sort of conflict within family, close friends and or family members, as I said before, is what I was getting there. Competing goals, bothersome details, and conflict with others. Crowning, is the Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, and there are heightened psychic abilities also. Crossing the High Priestess, again, this is really a time where you got to listen to your senses and your intuition before, taking any major action. And here at the foundation, the root is your energy again. The King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice and balance mental and emotional considerations. So you may want to talk to another air sign if you're trying to work your way through a problem, or, again, after using your gifts and intuition and your smarts and stuff, and thinking it through, being in that place of clarity of mind, then taking some sort of action. Very King of Air like, very determined, very diplomatic and fair, and the best thing for everybody. And at the heart of the matter, the King of Earth, loyal, dedicated, Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You have a guardian angel. The Knight of Earth is a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. This Page of Water very well be an offer of love, emotion, wanting some sort of commitment or something. But it may take some time to develop whatever this is here, where we're trying to bring together. Because the Knight of Earth, he's in no hurry. He's very paced and methodical. And here you're in an energy of non-action. So that's not very fast-paced either. In fact, it's not moving. Further advice to you, though, to keep moving ahead. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. And here, the 10 of Fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance, and that causes stress-related health concerns. I feel like somebody has all like the burden, or they feel they have all the burden of their family on their shoulders, and they just can't carry the weight anymore. If it's not you, your inner feminine, then it is a feminine energy in your life being weighed down, and perhaps you're maybe simply because you're empathic, or maybe because you're more directly connected, you're affected and, maybe even feeling it. From this deck, I'll give it a little shuffle. And we get goals. Progress is positive, and personal goals will be achieved. So you're going to get moving on this, but again, it's not going to be before you very methodically figure out what your next move even should be. And here's this lion showing up with this fire energy. So again, I feel it might be a Leo or connected to that last Leo moon and the lunar eclipse. In either case, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. So not feeling stuck, or not allowing yourself to feel stuck. And from this deck, Ice Queen. So very much in your element here. This card is very representative of Venus and or air signs for me. Again, Gemini, like you, me, Aquarius, Libra. So this is you being, again, very decisive, very determined, very matter of fact, very fair, but also the ruler of all abundance, love, money, confidence, beauty. So you have all those things available to you. Very High Priestess like, again. Use it to your advantage. And this person here, again, which again, maybe you also, has a free will choice to make. Again, it has something to do with close friends and or family, or a matter at the home, or both, is what I'm getting here. Maybe because home is where the heart is. Maybe that's what I'm feeling, home too. Home is where the heart is. I don't know why I heard that. Also, possible, maybe not family in a literal sense, but being a member of some sort of group is a hindrance, is holding this person back. Or perhaps married. They could be married. Being a member of a couple, a coupling, a marriage, home, family. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I think. I hope that you find this helpful. I went all over the place, so I meant to be more focused. And I hope it still served you well. Namaste.